Hi there, and welcome to my channel. I am so glad you're here. If you're a woman in midlife or beyond, and you've ever found yourself struggling to focus, searching for the right word, or wondering, why does my brain feel so foggy? You're not alone. Today, I want to share something really important, the one habit that's making your brain fog worse. And the best part is once you know about it, you can immediately start taking steps to clear the fog and think more clearly. I'm Marilyn Abramson, a speech language pathologist turned brain health coach, passionate about helping women in midlife and beyond navigate challenges like brain fog, memory slips, and focus issues that can come with menopause, aging, and other transitions in life. So, what's this habit that is quietly working in the background to make your brain fog work worse? It is poor sleep. Now, before you think, oh no, here we go again, I already know I should be sleeping more, stick with me for a minute. Because it's not just about how long you sleep, it's about the quality of your sleep and how it impacts your brain's ability to function at its best. Here's the thing. When we sleep, especially during the deeper stages, our brain actually goes into cleanup mode. Think of it like your brain's nightly housekeeping service. It clears out toxins and wastes that build up during the day. So if you're not getting good quality sleep, maybe because you're waking up at night or struggling to fall asleep, or maybe just getting by on too few hours of sleep, then that cleanup process does not happen the way it should. And when those waste products linger, your brain doesn't work as clearly or efficiently. And that's when the fog creeps in. You might feel forgetful, easily distracted, mentally sluggish. Even, your coping skills become compromised where, you're just on the verge of tears or you're snapping. So here's something I want to highlight. This is especially common during midlife and beyond because changing hormone levels, like even stress or even juggling a lot of responsibilities, can all interfere with your sleep. And that in turn affects how sharp you feel during the day. So here's the good news. You can take simple steps to improve your sleep and help lift the brain fog. Now, here are a few tips to get you started. The first thing is to stick to a regular bedtime and wake up time, even on the weekends. One thing I'm noticing is that, when you're deciding to go what time, when you're deciding, sorry, what time to go to bed at night, think about what time you wake up in the morning because most of us will wake up the same time, no matter what time we go to bed the night before. So you'll need to give yourself enough time to get that good quality sleep. And that means if you're thinking, I always get up at 6 because that's when the sun starts streaming into the window, then you have to go to bed at a time that's going to give you a big enough block of time that you can get really good sleep. So make that part of your decision-making process. The next thing is to limit screen time to at least 30 to even better 60 minutes before you go to bed, because the blue light that's coming from the devices can actually confuse your brain into staying alert. And let's not forget about some of the videos and the articles that we're reading before we go to bed. Those can certainly keep us up at night. So we need to put some space between the screen time and the bedtime. The next one is to create a calming bedtime routine. So that means, maybe take a warm shower, do some gentle stretches, read a book. If you're reading on a Kindle, keep in mind, they say that they don't give off blue light. So if you keep the backlight on a lower setting, I think that should be okay. I do that at night. I don't think it keeps me up. So try it a few times yourself if you have a Kindle and you prefer that at night and see what works for you. Some people prefer that because then you don't have to keep the light on at night in the room to read. You can just read and then just fall asleep. And the last thing is to keep your bedroom as cool, as quiet, and as dark as possible. Obviously, the quiet and the dark is going to The quiet will keep you from, startling awake every time you hear a noise, if that's possible. You can only control what you can control, right? The dark, try to, close the shades, maybe get some blackout curtains if you can. That light will, keep you alert if that kind of like sneaks through your eyelids. Now, the cool temperatures I want to say something about. Typically in the high 60s is really the best. Mid to high 60s, I would say, is probably the best sleeping temperature because that coolness encourages the production of melatonin. And melatonin will help you feel more sleepy. And of course, that's going to help you fall into a deeper sleep and hopefully stay that way for as long as possible. I know I gave you a bunch of things here, but even small changes can make a big difference. Maybe just start with one or two, and you know, even improving your sleep just a little bit can make a difference in how you feel the next day. It can make you feel more clear, more focused, and sort of like more like yourself again. So, if this resonated with you, I would love to hear about it. What helps you sleep better at night? Share that in the comments below. And let's support each other. I would really, really love it if you would subscribe to this channel and hit the button, the like button on this video, because that really helps to push these videos out to more women who need it. And if you found it helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more tips. And, it'll help you keep your brain sharp and strong at any age. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay sharp, stay strong, stay you.